Ladies and gentlemen, I hurried up on uploading this video because it is 11:59, 41, 42. It is actually um before midnight, and we did everything. The only thing we didn't do was we didn't go to bed on time last night, which I'll explain what happened, but we did it. This is a moment. This is a moment to rejoice because as much as, people can think about this as like, what the heck, man, you can't do your things on time like for weeks, or like for many, many days. You can't just like get what you wanted done by the time that you planned on doing. Like you didn't have the willpower. Like, dude, that's easy. It's like it might seem that way, but one of the main points that this channel is um, about is the fact that everyone's journey looks different. There are challenges for me that are much harder uh, for me than they are for other people. A lot of the challenges that I have are very easy for some people. Likewise, a lot of challenges that some people have that are very hard are easy for me. That's the way that life is. Everybody's different in their own way. And this is simply something that was hard for me to get to, and I did it. And I'm going to be proud of it. And that's how everyone should be anytime that you do something. Don't ever sell yourself short, you know? There's a thing to kind of overinflating yourself, but at the same time, take your victories. And I've said this before, and this is something that's recurring, and it's something that I'm going to make a very big point on. It's going to definitely be one of my one-off videos that I do. And speaking of that, that will be one of my goals to do this weekend. I'm going to do a one-off video this weekend because that was one of the goals we had to have by the end of our second month. So, with that said, and with all of this preamble, I'm just quickly preparing everything here because, oh wait, why do I keep forgetting? It's annoying that this always happens. I looked into a way of having it by default, but not as easy as you might think. There it goes. There's that nice white balance. That look more colorful, much warmer, right? Um, so let's have this done right now. Um, I'm looking for that, and I am looking this. Sorry for the delay. I just really wanted to start recording before midnight because I saw it was 11:59. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, I have to go, go, go. Okay, so um, oh yeah, we just finished that. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's me just opening the Excel document there. So, um, everything got done, no exception. And here we are now. Look at that. Look at that beautiful gap of time of leisure that I'm very much looking forward to. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry about that. So, look, we ended up failing at the 5 a.m. again. The reason why is because, for those of you who don't know, not like it really matters. I don't really think it matters. I have this whole thing about like why are people making such a big deal out of this? I just happened to stumble across like a breaking news concerning the Twitch drama that's been recently occurring. A streamer was uploading it at like from 3 a.m. to like 5 a.m. in that like period, and I was watching it and I was like, I'm just curious. I want to see what happens, and that I ended up watching it. Look, is that an excuse to justify it? No, but I'm just telling you where I was coming from with it. It is a fail, of course. But yeah. And then we had our rush again where we just wanted to sleep as much as we could so we didn't have time to do anything and we immediately got to work. We did our cold shower, ate cereal on our first break. We worked and ate noodles on our next break. We did our knee exercises. We didn't fully finish them. We did our squats and lunges. Then we worked, and then we did not expect to do this, but we went to the grocery store because there were some important things to get a hold of. So that's kind of an extra step I did, which kind of even, that kind of adds to everything, right? I did something extra, um, on top of everything that I had planned, and I still managed to upload before midnight. So I am, taking that where I take it. Then I walked the dog, finished my knee exercises, which was just the sumo squats left to do, same as before with the 20-pound weight vest. Um, and then ate with previous conditions. I just feel like mentioning that. I don't know why I have this weird pickiness about that. I had my pasta with beef. That's done. Stream work. Okay, so here's what I did with the stream. I could have done some like clip finding and then uploading it on my YouTube channel, but I kind of felt like working on this thing. So what I do is I speedrun a game, and speedrunning is trying to finish a game as fast as you can. And there's kind of a thing you could have that kind of shows your progress, kind of like it shows you, oh, when you got like throughout the whole run or the speed run, there's different like steps to getting to the end. And you can do these things called splits where it will kind of, you can time yourself out at what time did I get to here, what time did I get to here. It basically is more engaging to the viewers because they see kind of, oh, are you on crazy time right now? What's the, how is it all looking right now? So I started opening this for the first time. I didn't finish everything, but I did do some work. I kind of have a base rough draft model, and I tried to play the game with it. Don't have it fully figured out. I'm going to be asking some people for advice on how to really implement it properly so that I can really implement it, because I do think it's going to be more engaging or entertaining rather for my viewers to really know when I'm on when I'm doing very well or whatnot. Okay. So then I wrote tomorrow's schedule and flossed and brushed teeth. So let's look at tomorrow's schedule. The standard. It's just the standard, and that's fine. And we have our stream that we are going to put up until 2 a.m. And we're going to try to sleep, and we are possibly going to go to church in the morning. So I'll see how the stream's going. It might end earlier than 2 a.m. It might end at 1 a.m. But I'm just going to leave it up until potentially 2 a.m. because it is Saturday night. That is kind of my most amount of viewership that I can get, I feel, because I don't work the next day and whatnot, and it just, I don't know. I think I could be louder because my family is working the next day. It's kind of, I want to capitalize on that. It's where I've always gotten my highest viewership. Okay, so with that said, have a quick look at our goal viewer here. Family, I still want to work on that with my mom. Uh, Laundry is adding up. It's gonna have to be done. I just want to put focus on it. Grooming's fine, but you know what? I'll just put it at this here. Is that too light? I think that's too light. Yeah, that's good. Dog walking, we're doing great, right? And soon we're gonna have a dog walking and really start entering into this level, the fun level. Um, Cleaning is good. I actually do need to make some cleaning in my room right now, which I'll do right after this video. It'll be really quick, so I'm just going to keep this here. Everything's good. And yeah, YouTube video is going to be something we're going to work on, um, on this next weekend coming up. And then the Reddit, that's for me uploading or posting some of my clips from my Twitch and my YouTube shorts to the game I'm playing subreddit, as I mentioned before. I don't know what we're going to do about outdoor trip. Maybe, but maybe, who knows? Maybe the kind of colder weather in a certain way. kind of still work. I don't know. I'm gonna still think about this. I still want to keep it there. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That is it. That's all. Look at that. 10 minutes. We're there. There's nothing else to really say. We really did what we intended on doing. We wanted to upload before midnight with everything done, and we did, plus more, because we went to the groceries. Um, and I'm well aware that today I could have still been more productive than I've been. There were still times, for instance, had I ended up walking my dog and finishing my exercises after work when I had planned and scheduled them to be done while I was working. So imagine if I had that extra time, right? That's about maybe 20, 25 minutes, that I could have had extra that, could have facilitated more work or whatnot or uploaded just that much earlier. Um, so I feel good. I know where I'm at. I know my capabilities. I'm not perfect. I'm not like this massive, efficient person. I think you can really lose your mind when you get to that level, especially when you start implementing the scheduling. Scheduling, I think really, for the most part, I think it doesn't apply to being problematic to most people. But I think there are some people that it will just kill them every time. Oh, I didn't finish what I wanted to do. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Chillax. Like, you should, like, what I love is that I have been able to, um, overall step back and see that I've made progress and see that I'm continuing to make progress. And that's the only thing that matters, right? Going back to my path analogy and walking the path and being a path walker, it doesn't matter how fast you're going. It matters if you are walking forward because it only gets better and better. It really is just a destination to get to. And, it's unfortunate because some people might think that walking the path is kind of doing the same thing every day. Oh, well, I'm walking. No, I think that's just standing still on the path. Walking is doing what you need to be doing and constantly trying to improve. That's what it is. Right now, I'm trying to build in my habit of streaming. It's almost been a month that I've been regularly streaming. Um, so that to me is kind of me establishing something new and getting used to it and whatnot. But if I keep doing the same thing without changing anything, and I have been changing things and I have been working on things, but if I just stop and just go like, all right, we're just gonna same old, that is not gonna fly, and that's going to be at a point where I am standing on the path. You always want to improve things at the end of the day. It's always about that. And I do think that, you can get to a point where you are doing very, very well. Like right now, my schedule is fully booked with things. And the thing is, I'm improving my wealth, right? Because of my job. Um, I'm improving my career because of how much time I'm spending. Like everything, like to me, a really not that good. So technically, I guess a lot of people can be somewhat standing still. It's a little complicated, and I think it's for a video of its own, so I'm not going to get into all of that right now. But overall, very happy with everything. I feel like, the white that I have right now, the shining white, is kind of this positive, moment, right? Because I do think it's a massive deal. I'm really looking forward to all this free time I'm going to have before until I go to bed. So, yeah, no, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video and this moment can give you the motivation, because I've been struggling to do what I just did today for like a very long time. And it's not over. It's not over. I'm trying to do the exact same thing tomorrow. And, our goal tomorrow is to upload our video before 3 a.m. I know that's not a big thing but the thing is, because I'm streaming and because my day off, it's different. The day after, it's my weekend, essentially. But use this, right? Look, I was able to eventually get this. You can do whatever you're trying to struggle with too, okay? Everyone has a different thing because I know that this was possible for me. And I'm sure there's something that, you just got to put that work in. You just got to put that effort in. And you can do what you need to do as well. That said, thank you for watching. and I will see you in tomorrow's video.